Canadian tennis pro Rebecca Marino made a splash on this summer's circuit and is using the twists and turns of her career to help guide top Canadian players on tour. When you stepped away from the game between 2013 and 2018, did you come back with a different perspective?
Oh, absolutely. How could I not? I mean, having 5 years of life experience away from tennis, being a student, being a tennis coach, joining a different sport in university, which was rowing, I think that gave me a lot more of a centered idea of who I was in my identity and things that were important to me. And so when I came back to tennis, I was really rooted in knowing what my motivations are, my passions are, and that tennis is something that is really important to me.
Now, since you've come back, I mean, you're still young, but you've been named a big sister for a whole generation for tennis stars, including Bianca Andreescu and Leila Annie Fernandez. They've mentioned how much you've helped them get through this world as an athlete. What are some of the things you've shared with them?
Oh gosh, well, I always try to make them feel like they're welcome and that we're not in this alone, that we're one big family, one big team, and they can come to me for anything, for any advice, positive or negative. And I think we have built a really strong relationship amongst all the Canadian players on tour. And then, I've gone through some ups and downs in my previous career from, reaching 38 in the world and then having the time off through retirement and just building my way back now. So I feel like my life experiences could be really valuable to someone who's maybe younger and fresh on the tour. So yeah, that's why I try and share it, because I never had anyone to rely on for that. So I think it's a great opportunity to give back a bit to the young generation who's just outstanding.
Canada's sweetheart yet again with your incredible run this summer. Can you tell us a little bit more about your mindset at that tournament this year?
I felt really fortunate that we had the National Bank Open in Montreal this year as part of the summer series. We haven't had any tennis events or really many sports events in Canada. So to have an opportunity to play in a home country was something that I really wanted to capitalize. It was a great opportunity to have a main draw wildcard as well, which was my first time. And so just match after match, I just went in being like, this is an amazing opportunity. Seize it if you can. And I really played well. And I do have a lot of confidence in my game and my playing style, and I was just waiting for an opportunity to show it. So that really helped. And then right after was the US Open. And so I went in with the confidence from playing in Canada at that tournament to going into New York, feeling like I really belonged, qualified. Unfortunately came up against Svitolina, who's number 6 in the world, and just she's amazing, great player. But I think it was actually my first main draw US Open in 10 years, which was pretty fitting, or 10 years or something like that. So it was pretty fitting to have that experience again. And, back-to-back kind of results like that make me feel really confident in my ability. And I'm looking forward to this next season to see if I can sort of springboard off of that.
Marino is in Prague for the Billie Jean King Cup finals set to start on Monday. For City News, I'm Sportsnet 650's Lindsay Horsting.